Okay, so Alissa is here to brag about me.
I really am. The truth.
And we're really excited to loop you in to our little conversation we've been having today. And I'm here with Alissa Merrill, one of my favorite people in the world. She inspires me all the time. I'm like, what is she wearing today? And how has she put it together?
I have 3 teenagers, so.
One of many ways she inspires, though. The biggest way is definitely with her work and her wisdom in the pharmaceutical space, which I'd love you to share a little bit. I know you do. All cannabinoid and all of the deep, deep research.
Yes, I was a pharmaceutical rep years ago and sold a lot of big drugs, everything from Ritalin to glucophage to Botox. And after kids, kind of shifted my perspective on medicine and started learning about, cannabinoid medicine, CBD specifically. I started evaluating products that serve as alternatives to pharmaceuticals. So then, I guess I connected with a certain group of people, and I was led to you and a woman who I locally see for Reiki. So I just started seeing some spiritual healing. I did a lot more yoga, the things, instead of taking the medicine that I was talking about that I love so much, I started to actually just try first line things like so I'm ready to brag. It's really about Megan. So I've been super picky. If anyone who knows me knows I've been evaluating medicine products for years, but it's not just the medicine. It's you have to do the inner work, and Megan just introduced, she's magical. That's the only thing I can say. She does a lot of work she's worked years at a corporate level, as a wellness coach, and I've seen her myself. I started seeing her, I did a hypnotherapy session, and it was out of this world. I've never done hypnotherapy. I thought it was a little bit woo-woo, and it was life-changing, and I started, seeing her. I've told a couple friends about her. They've been going, and I'm excited to.
I really appreciate it.
She's doing some exciting things.
Good. It's all about healing, isn't it? It's always about going deeper and doing the healing work. Yeah. Nothing against pharmaceuticals.
No.
Because I think sometimes it's a necessary thing, isn't it?
But most recently, the healing with money helps too. Healing.
Yes, we want to talk about her cash. So her cash, thank you, Alissa. Yay, with the win. I know, because I'm healing. Oh.
Well, we need money. Healing's expensive. Here, that's also authenticity needs to win a little bit with AI right now. And I feel truly, I'm so sick of people getting ripped off. I'm so sick of the spiritual gurus who are super expensive and don't do anything. There are a lot of scams out there, just like there were in the CBD space. There are scams in the hypnotherapy, and even a bad sound bath I went to recently, so it's about finding the best experts, because you're investing your emotions, your time, your energy, and Megan is one of them. So so her cash is the community piece of the healing work that I've been doing for 11 years. So it's really bringing together the modalities and the systems that I use. I do somatic work, I do work with mindset. We're going to be activating heart energy and doing all of the inner architecture. So I have 5 wealth codes that we practice together, and we have all these miracles happening right out of the gate, which is so exciting, which is what I do in my private work. So we have to go back. See, this is where most people don't know what somatic healing is. Somatic. Somatic is with the autonomic nervous system. Oftentimes you're going to hear the word, now it's a trending word, but I think that they've sort of missed the historical context around somatics, because somatics is in the means of the body, the literal word is soma, of the body, but in truth the word has been used more from a psychological standpoint, so how somatics works with the psyche. And when we think of yoga and dance, it's not necessarily somatic work. So somatic work, when we think about it from a psychological standpoint, is more like trauma work, where you're working on these deeper levels, where honestly you don't want to do trauma work in a yoga class. Are there bubbles of things that are held in the muscular, in the in different parts of the body, even in an organ that you can be in yoga class and cry out of the blue. You were having a perfect Saturday, and then all of a sudden something bubbles up. That's perfect. And that is a release from the body, and it could be a memory or a trauma. But that's not trauma work. So when people are doing
that type of work, I think that there's a little bit of there's this little gap in the language where somatic work is very much psychotherapy in the program that I do anyways. So there's EMDR, there's somatic experiencing, and then I do PSI. So PSI is full exposure therapy. So within her cash, it's going to be, we're doing more the somatic work, where I'm going to run them through somatic work, but it's not going to be trauma work. It's going to be, where is that trauma story around when you started going smaller than you should, right? Charging less than you should, not negotiating for a pay raise, not saving, not investing. How many women are like, well, I don't really understand the stock market, or, I just do matching into my 401k and that's it. So there's all these other ways when you look at, and I don't want to do a comparison, but when you look at how a man operates in finances, and I've been doing coaching for, 11 years, a lot of men. And there's no question that you're going to be looking for opportunity. You're going to be using your money to build you more wealth. Whereas women will be like, well, I'm not sure. I don't understand those things. So we're sort of kept out of the conversation. And what I was craving was a community where we could normalize wealth building. And then it just became like, it's sort of meandered into this place where it is becoming spiritual work. So we're doing the hypnosis, the somatics, we're doing shamanic work. It's really cool. It's very spiritual what we're doing. And then I'm bringing in the financial, what I call the masculine, or more of the active, because you need to know how to set up your accounts. You need to have things organized. That piece is included, but we're going to do sprints, and it's going to be fun and sexy because it has to be. We don't want it to be another homework piece. So that's that piece. But the thing that nobody's doing, right, is making it around a collective energetic. So we're creating a strong container and community where the women are helping each other grow. And collective consciousness is something that I'm very excited about in my work with conscious medicine, which is like shamanics and hypnosis, and moving reality based on your thinking, and then you add your emotions. And it's like, things will happen, and it is a science and an architecture. So that's what really makes her cash different. And some of the things that we're experiencing are pretty profound, and the successes that people are having are pretty notable.
Can I give an example?
Yeah, so that was a lot.
I was like, wait.
Don't get me going.
I could give you really simple
How do I
examples.
say that in like a second, right? Like, that's okay. I went, right?
No, it's good. The best example. So when I first saw you, I was dealing with some I had a large financial loss from my house. And I was like, my nervous system was shot. Like I saw you for a hypnosis session, and I don't know whatever you said or did. Like I forgot that when I was little, like our house got robbed and everything got ransacked. And I was like,
totally.
Oh my God. So like I didn't believe in the inner child. I was like, okay, go smoke another. I just didn't believe in any of this stuff. But I was like, oh my God, that happened when I was 13. Like it just all triggered like that feeling from when I was 13 like came back because I was losing everything. So I'm not trying to dumb down at all what you do, but it was like we were sitting in a group. It was the weirdest thing. Like it's very scientific, but like we were sitting in a group and she just had us visualizing and thinking of moments when we were a kid, and like it just came to me. And I was
we were rewriting memories. We were rewriting memories.
Yeah, and then more recently, this was like 2 weeks ago, we had a call, and a while ago, like the reason I started seeing Megan is I've had some blockages launching my business. Like I could not be more passionate about anything than I am about Flower Tonic. I would get it like tattooed on me, but like I've had a block. I haven't really hit go. And so that's why I started working with Megan. And I had a vision of my success that was in my head, and it was wrong. Like what I thought I needed to like the vision that I thought I needed to get to achieve what I wanted, it was just wrong. Anyway. And so she was leading on our last Her Cash call, she was leading a meditation, and another woman who I don't know who this woman is, like I have no idea who she is, she described like a whatever she saw, like her success, but it was mine. We were both in a house, we both had fireworks, like it was crazy, the similarities. I was like, no way, like she saw what I saw, and I don't know how that's possible. Like it was just amazing.
That happens in all the group work that I'm doing, because the collective, the intention. So I'm working with the collective consciousness.
Really cool.
When we're coming together, it's so wild. So it happened also in the peace night that I do.
Yeah.
Where everybody saw the same thing. And then we went out to dinner and everyone was like, oh my goodness, we all saw the same things.
I don't know how you started cults.
It's kind of what, well, let's not,
No,
it's
no,
not
just
going to be a cult. It's
nothing, but no.
No,
It's
no.
nothing.
There's no guru.
Nope,
It's like
sorry.
everybody's
This is
sharing.
science. This is science. Like, but I'm saying there's a...
Well, it's spirituality, which I think is not yet science. And that's okay.
When,
I don't really care. Like, I don't have to care, right?
When people get together collectively, that is, like, so that's why I started that analogy. Whatever. Collectively, whatever the word is. But even so, an example, I went with my daughter to acupuncture, and like I love acupuncture, and I usually feel good when I leave, but I had a profound experience the last time I went because she was next to me, and she did too. Like, I went to a meditative place that I don't think I've ever gone to that quickly, and I think it was because she was in my presence.
Yeah.
So
the energy's definitely raised when you're in community and in group, where when we do one-on-one work, I think it's better for people who have a very specific issue or something that's really sacred or very alive in them. I would suggest someone like that come for one-on-one.
Yeah.
And then if you're sort of zipped up and you're ready to go and you're like, why are these patterns still existing? Because the subconscious, like what you're saying, you'll repeat the same thing. Like, you lose the house because you lost the house when you were 13, right? Mm-hmm. It's lodged in there and it's trying to be integrated and it's trying to tell that story. So it brings that situation back to you years later. I mean, it can be 40 years the way trauma works, right? It's like, here it is again, and you don't even think of it like that. Or some people will have the same pattern like 7 times. It's kind of wild. But so you just go through the layers. You go through the layers, like, where are you with your mindset? Because mindset will take away 10 years of energy work. You do energy work every day, but your mindset's bad, it's going to pull you right out of it. So you really got to look at each layer and do an evaluation, and we're going to do that together in Her Cash, which is kind of exciting. I don't think anyone's doing it like this.
Really
it's
really cool.
It's going to be so fun too. Like, this was, I've been doing trauma work for a while, and I love holding a deep space for people's biggest transformations or most challenging things. I love it. I feel so honored, but this is going to be, now I get to have fun. And I'm still going to do that other stuff. Like, I do it every day, but
yeah. And let me be honest, I've kind of stayed away from like, women, all power women. Like, I don't like when men are all men, and I don't like when women are all women. I'm just not that type of person.
Yeah, totally.
However, I do, men are always thinking that we want them for money. Like, we're after them for money, and we need to make our own money. Like, I think women are just like, it's just time. Like, let's make our own money, and we'll like each other for who we are, not our money. And because men feel used. Like, I think there's we were talking about this, like, in our personal lives. Like, there are people we're in bad times. Our economy is bad, and we need to.
I feel like even if we're in bad times, there's different ways to look at it, right? Like, Ray Dalio keeps publishing all of this, like, really.
Do I know really?
Yeah, you should. I'll show you his book. He's definitely a thought leader. And then a week later, all of the other pundits come out and repeat what he said. So this is how it always goes with the true thought leader. Like, Ray Dalio is the originator. Okay, like follow who actually originates it. So. So anyways, I think for the way that you want to operate in the world right now is to fight for your life, to keep your mindset clear and good, and to help as many people as you can. I'm not saying go sit out on, Acapulco and do nothing for anyone and just be in bliss all day long. That's cool if you can. Mm-hmm. Help someone. If you're in a position that you can, you help people, right? Mm-hmm. But you've got to be able to be a viable, emotional person. You can't just be totally wrecked that the economy is the way that it is. Right. Like, we went through the Great Depression. Mm-hmm. You're going to be able to get through this. You got to navigate. Things change. It's adaptability. And it's a huge piece of resilience that we all need to learn if you don't have that yet. So I would say try to check negative thinking around finances and look for positive. And I hope it's okay. With love. Like, I can't help it. I'm coaching everyone.
I need this. Like, I need the comfort.
Well, we all have to. We have to remember. There's I have clients that come out of nowhere from out of states, and people are starting businesses and investing, and people are spending $40,000 on coaching and $30,000 to get into an event, and this is it's as real as that, oh, there's people struggling right now. So I think it's not about bypassing the honesty of where you're at. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to think everything's great. No, take real action. Let's not be naive about...
Stream about making money. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
we have to have skills. Yes. You actually have to have skill. And there's no more excuses, right? Like, I think it's an important inflection point with this sort of moment with AI coming in, right? It's like, I hear a lot of like, but I'm not good with technology. I don't know technology. And I think that if you're a female entrepreneur, where I'm going with this is like, all right, let's stop spending money, time, energy, thinking about what you're not good at. And go get the resources you need. Go find someone. Call it into being. We are co-creating. Every moment, every narrative you spin, you want to start to wake up to what that's feeding, because what you expect is what you get. So you want to be like, I'm going to find that woman. I'm going to call out. I put a post up today. I was like, who knows someone who does this? Yep. And then boom, now I have more people than I have time to call back. So it's really about no more excuses. Just go get it. Go get it. Go make it. Believe it. And we really are co-creating. That's when we see things speed up on that cycle of giving and receiving. And one of the big things that I see is women unable to receive. I think that it's mindset, it's unable to receive, or it's resistance. And the resistance is the somatic piece. It's like comes up like, oh no, I'm not good enough. Or that's not for me, right? I'll let someone else have that opportunity, right? That I used to do that.
So that's like in our nervous system.
Yeah, it's in the nervous system.
So that's where the spiritual part matters. Like there's like deep fears that we don't quite understand. Well,
I think that it's not really spiritual. It's very science. How it lives in the somatic system is very scientific. How it lives in the autonomic, it's a mammalian response to a traumatic moment. It gets lodged in the body. The spiritual realm is a little bit different, and it's a different navigating protocol. And we are definitely going to do that, because I love that. Those are my two most things, right? And then the mindset is something I had been working on for quite a while. That's where I first started, right, with like executive coaching and leadership work. It's so much of it, like it will ruin the rest of the work you do. So I like to do it all at once and give vision, so you know where you're going, you know what you want, you know what you don't want.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
Yeah, go to Flower Tonic and peruse all the products, and come join Her Cash if you want to come to the membership. We have a bunch of events that are all taking place online. So I have people from all over the world. And yeah, we're doing some really cool transformational work and very empowering for women.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. We'll share the link. And
totally.
Excited.
Thank you.